Hello, now we will learn how to make double entry for profit and loss item. Yeah, profit and loss is a statement which calculates your profit and loss, and it is the must statement for any accounting system. So in modern method, profit or revenue, examples of those are sales, any income, any interest income. These are revenue or income. You can say it's profit. So when revenue decreases, you debit the revenue, and when revenue increases, you credit the revenue. So example, if you sell something of say 1000, yeah, you credit sales or revenue because it has increased. That's about revenue or income. For expense or loss, example of expense or loss is salary, rent, interest expense, and there can be many. These are few. When any expense increases, you debit that expense, and when that expense decreases, you credit that expense. So just opposite of revenue. So the principle of revenue is opposite of principle of expense. So for example, if you if you have paid any expense, traveling expense of say 500, then you will debit traveling expense by 500. Let's understand the same concept in traditional method. They say the same thing but in a different language, in different manner, I would say. Yeah. So these are called nominal account, and what it says, debit all expense or losses, credit all income or gain. So in a simple manner, it says if anything, any transaction, you incur expense or losses, then you should debit that. Yeah. And it says if anything increases your gain or income, then you should credit that. Let's see this in example. This is the example. Yeah, transaction is we pay we paid a rent of 2000 for that office. Okay, so let's discuss the credit first. We have paid cash, so we know based on our earlier learning that credit what goes out. Cash is an asset, and for asset the rule is credit what goes out. If it goes out, then you should credit. Same concept in the modern method. Asset has decreased, that's why you should credit that asset. That is simple. And now on the profit and loss account, you should debit all expense as per the traditional method. And as per modern method, if the expense or loss increases, you should debit that. So in the same way, we are debiting rent by 2000. Both has same number and it sums to 0. Let's understand the other side, income. Suppose we have provided some services. So entry number 4 we will discuss now. We have discussed the rent before and what the entry should be for rent. Now we will discuss what the entry should be for revenue item. Suppose we have provided some services to somebody and we have received cash of 15,000 for that. Okay. So again, first simple one, cash is an asset, it has increased, and also cash has come in, so it should be debited. So that's why we have debited cash by 15,000. What should we credit? We have discussed if it is revenue, profit, or sale. If it increases, you should credit that. That's what we have done here, minus 15,000. So revenue or income increases, you should credit that. And in traditional method, credit all income or gains. And this is, we know it's income or gain because we have received cash and it's income for us. We know this. That's why we have credited sales. Thank you.